Ni matumaini yangu kwamba mupo salama popote mlipo. Je, uko wapi? Tumark register. Uko nchini Kenya? Kama uko nchini Kenya, mvua inanyesha mahala ambapo ulipo. Jinsi ambavyo inanyesha, nikiangalia hapo nje mvua inanyesha nyingi sana. Kama uko nje ya taifa la Kenya, je, mambo yako vipi? Niambie taifa ambalo ulipo. Karibu tusonge mbele. Ladies and gentlemen, Wakenya ambao wanaishi upande wa Netherlands wamepanga siku ya Ijumaa tarehe 31 Januari mwaka 2025 kuandamana. Wanataka kuandamana nje ya majengo ya mahakama ya jinai ICC, International Criminal Court, wakitaka William Ruto aweze kuondolewa mamlakani mara moja, afunguliwe mashtaka katika mahakama ya jinai ya ICC. Wakenya hawa, kulingana na ujumbe ambao nimeweza kutumiwa naye Dr. Amkeni. Dr. Amkeni si mnamjua? Kumbe ni shabiki yetu mzuri. Waweza kunitafuta, tumezungumza na yeye. Anasema kwamba wameweza kuratibu maandamano na wameweza kuzungumza na Wakenya ili kupigania uongozi mzuri katika taifa letu la Kenya. Sasa Wakenya hawa wanataka Rais Ruto aweza kurejeshwa upande wa ICC because mnakumbuka kipindi kimoja Rais Ruto alikuwa ni customer wa ICC kuhusiana na zile kura za mwaka 2007 machafuko ambayo yaliweza kutokea. Kwa hivyo Dr. Mkeni pamoja na wengine wanasema kwamba wanataka Ruto aweza kurejeshwa ICC kutokana na mauaji ya vijana wa Gen Z ambao walikuwa wanapigania taifa letu la Kenya tuweze kumaliza corruption, tuweze kumaliza matumizi mabaya ya hela, tuweze kumaliza ukabila, tuache kukopa madeni mengi pamoja na mambo mengine. Namba 2, unasema kwamba Rais Ruto anapaswa kuweza kurejeshwa pale kwa sababu ya utekaji nyara, yaani abductions pamoja na mambo mengine. Dr. Mkeni alikuwa na ujumbe kama huu ambao aliweza kusukuma ili ni wapashe wa Kenya ambao muko upande wa Netherlands pamoja na wale wa Kenya ambao muko hapa nchini muweze kupata ujumbe huu.
A very good morning, my brothers and sisters, comrades and youth. First of all, I would like to thank all my brothers and sisters here in the Netherlands for receiving me. This is none but your brother, Dr. Amkeni. I arrived here yesterday and I was received very well. Thank you very much. My brothers and sisters, as you know, my fellow Kenyans, there will be a demonstration at Den Haag on the 31st of January 2025. This demonstration is going ahead, and as you know, the first and foremost thing we need to emphasize on how the demonstrations are going to be held. First and foremost, my brothers and sisters, the very most important thing is we need to obey, we need to consider, we need to obey the instructions, we need to obey the instructions that are given to us by the demonstration committee. After thanking the Netherlands government for granting us the authorization to demonstrate, there are regulations in this country. Peaceful demonstrations need to come with an understanding between the demonstrators and the police officers. I urge you, my brothers and sisters, to consider all the safety and the security instructions that will be given to us by the polity, or rather the police as they call them, in this country. We are here for a peaceful demonstration. We are not here to insult anybody. We are not here for any political party. We are not here for any tribes or religion or anybody. We are Kenyans, and we have come here to ask the ICC that Ruto must be returned back to the ICC the killer Ruto, the Ruto who has been killing our brothers and sisters and our children in Kenya, the cruel Ruto, the murderer Ruto, must be returned back to the ICC, the International Criminal Court. My brothers and sisters, let's obey, let us keep peace during this demonstration. This is the very most important thing that I would like to emphasize. Secondly, my brothers and sisters, our motto is only one, and that is Ruto must go. We are not here for any other purpose. We are only here to say Ruto must go. Both him and his regime must go. They must not go to Sugoi. The people of Sugoi are very peaceful people. They must go to jail. They must go to the ICC. They must face prosecution, and justice must prevail in Kenya. Thirdly, my brothers and sisters, to hold such a demonstration requires a lot of things. One of them, or one of the regulations that we were given by the Netherlands government, is that we must have things like mobile toilets. These must be rented. The toilets must be rented. There's some other things that must be rented during the demonstration, such as the speakers, the microphones. We need to rent some tents, because as you all know, it is winter right now here, and the weather is extremely not to our side. The weather is not very good at all. It is raining, it is icy, it is windy, and it is cold. So by the rules, or one of the requirements that are needed by this country, we must provide all safety gears, even for the demonstrators who are coming for the demonstration. My brothers and sisters, we will be at the ICCJ. We will be fighting for justice. We will make sure that we are hard. We will put our information forward. We will put our cry forward to the ICCJ. My brothers and sisters, last but not least, all these requirements that we need to provide requires money, and the committee, the demonstration committee, have already sat down, have already given us the figures of what is required and of what amount. Remember, my brothers and sisters, none of us are paid by nobody. We are all volunteering by our own very selves for the love of our country and for the love of our people. Nobody is paying no one to demonstrate. Let me repeat this once again. Nobody is paying nobody to come for the demonstration. It is all out of our hearts. And therefore, we must contribute. The bill has come to nearly 4,500 euros for the mobile toilets, for the private security guards, for tents and all this. It has come to nearly 4,500 euros. My brothers and sisters, I will provide you with details of where to make these payments as a contribution. What we have done, we have come up with an idea that you will book for your flag. Each flag, a Kenyan flag, costs 33 euros, if I'm not wrong. It's around 33 or 32 euros. I will give you the telephone number of our sister Terry, her bank details. Phone her. For those who are here in Holland, the telephone number of our sister Terry is +3164 78 744 82. Her name is Terry. Let me repeat this number once again. +3164 78 744 82. Phone her and book for your flag. Remember, we cannot have these demonstrations if we don't have the facilities that we are supposed to require to provide by law. Please, whoever will get this message, make sure this message reaches to each and every one of us. My brothers and sisters, I myself, I have already booked for my flag. In fact, I did not just book for one flag. I booked for a flag, I've booked for a badge, I've booked for a Kenyan cap. They're just cheap for us here in diaspora. I wouldn't say that cheap, but please, let's do it for the sake of our country. We cannot ask our brothers and sisters in Kenya to provide for us to demonstrate here in The Hague. We know the situation that our brothers and sisters in Kenya are already undergoing at this very most moment. Please, my brothers and sisters, these contributions must be done by either today, which is the last day, and tomorrow. And as Sister Yab said, we can go on up until the 10th. But please, please, the demonstration are on the 31st. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. We thank you all. Your presence during the demonstration is highly recommended, is highly required, is highly needed. Your voices will spread the message of Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Believe me, my brothers and sisters, let not fear overlaps our life. Please, my brothers and sisters, I urge you, those who could not attend in Kenya or any other part of the world, we know physically you might not be with us, but psychologically, mentally, you are all, if not spiritually, you are all with us. Kwa hayo machache ndugu zanguni, may the peace and the love of our thy God be upon thee you all. Blessed you are. Thank you.
Usikose kupiga subscription wapenzi watazamaji. We wish you all the best. Our Kenyan people ambao mnaenda kujiunga kwenye maandamano siku ya Ijumaa kuanzia mwendo wa saa 4 mchana masaa ya Europe, ili kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba mnatetea taifa letu la Kenya na mnatakia taifa letu la Kenya liwe na uongozi bora. Asanteni sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.